Hello, my name's Julian Pettifer, and I'm here today to tell you about the new Ford Fiesta, the latest addition to the highly successful Ford car range. In planning the Fiesta, Ford knew that as the last major manufacturer to enter the very competitive small car market, they had to make sure that the Fiesta wasn't just another small car. Fiesta had to be the definitive small car, quite simply the best small car in the world. And here it is, the result of 7 years' intensive development work by teams of Ford engineers throughout Europe. The Fiesta represents the investment by Ford of a massive £400 million. And by my reckoning, that's money well spent, because the Fiesta is destined to be the most successful small car ever. Whichever way you look at Fiesta, you can see the care and the ingenuity which have gone into its design. Its styling isn't just beautiful, it's very practical, and the body is designed to be as simple as possible without compromising its strength or crash resistance. It's been designed for low repair costs and for lightness to give outstanding fuel economy. A new high-precision assembly process is used to weld the complete body shell together in one operation. Fiesta's clean-cut lines result in the lowest drag factor of any car in its class to give optimum performance and economy. This low drag factor was achieved by extensive wind tunnel tests on prototypes. The roof spoiler and the integral front air dam were found to be major contributors to aerodynamic efficiency. I said just now that tremendous ingenuity had gone into Fiesta's design. Well, just look at this. Now, you might think that this is an ordinary grille, but it's not. The slats are of a unique aerofoil design, like little aircraft wings, to reduce the drag as the car's speed increases by automatically redirecting the airflow over the car's bonnet. And under the bonnet is the first front-wheel drive transverse engine layout ever seen on a Ford. Incidentally, when I first saw the Fiesta, I was really amazed at the amount of space there is around the engine. Everything's beautifully laid out and easy to reach. Fiesta has the choice of 3 completely new engines: a 957cc low compression engine, a 957 high compression, and an 1117 high compression engine. The Fiesta's engines are developed from the rugged and well-proved Kent series, but they have smaller bore cylinders, which makes the engine block shorter and stiffer. The shorter crankshaft is stiffer too, so it only needs 3 main bearings, giving reduced frictional losses and therefore greater efficiency. The engine has new wedge-shaped combustion chambers for cleaner exhaust emissions without compromising performance or economy. And all Fiestas are fitted with Ford's award-winning sonic idle carburetor. The engine drives through a self-adjusting clutch into a separate gearbox and differential unit. And then the power is transmitted to the front wheels by drive shafts fitted with constant velocity joints at each end. As on all the Ford range, precise rack and pinion steering is fitted, and on Fiesta, the rack is mounted right on the engine bulkhead, well out of harm's way. The front suspension is McPherson's strut and incorporates negative scrub geometry to give safe straight-line braking stability in the event of a blowout or if the car hits a patch of ice. As you'd expect, Fiesta has dual-line brakes. They're split diagonally for maximum efficiency, and all Fiestas have front disc brakes. Servo assistance is standard on the 1117 engine and optional on the 957. Moving towards the rear, there's one item that won't see a great deal of use. Incidentally, the fuel tank is mounted in front of the rear axle for better protection in a rear-end collision. At the rear, there's a lightweight beam axle which is located by a 5-bar link system to give positive wheel control and simple servicing. A trailing arm each side gives fore and aft location. A panhard rod gives lateral location, and the 2 shock absorbers are cunningly mounted to resist torque effects under heavy braking. Like the front, the rear of the car is suspended on coil springs. One of Fiesta's neatest features is its big third door. It opens effortlessly, supported by twin gas struts, and reveals just over 7 cubic feet of luggage space. But that's not all. Release these 2 simple catches, and the rear seat folds down in one move to give a huge load space, over 42 cubic feet, with a flat floor and really low lift-over height for easy loading. This is the neatest load space conversion I've ever seen in a small car. The spare wheel is stored under the load space floor, and beside it there's a useful concealed storage space for valuables. Lift the rear seat back up, and we're back to the full four-seater. Let's have a closer look inside. You know, there really is a lot of space inside this car. Certainly there's plenty of room for me, and I'm 6 foot tall, and it's comfortable too. The layout is superb. Everything falls to hand, and the instruments are ideally located. Visibility is good too. Looking around, there are no blind spots, and remarkable 86% all-round visibility is achieved by these very slim pillars, particularly at the rear. Fiesta, in fact, has a 10% greater window area than any other car in its class. The seats are very comfortable, and they give good lateral and lumbar support. This is the L model fitted with the new houndstooth fabric. The full-width fascia has a useful shelf, and it incorporates a storage pocket on the driver's side. All Fiestas have face-level ventilation, and the heating and ventilation controls are located in this central panel. The wide-rimmed, soft-feel steering wheel is linked to the rack and pinion gear by a specially designed safety steering column. The well-established Ford 3-lever system controls the lights, wipers, horn, and turn indicators, all with fingertip ease. The instruments are fully visible and incorporate speedometer, odometer, fuel and temperature gauges, plus warning lights, all in this attractive brushed aluminium surround. The pedals are well positioned and make driving a real pleasure, as does the precise short-throw gear shift. Up to now, small car buyers have often accepted a poor gear change as a natural disadvantage of front-wheel drive. Well, Fiesta has a thoroughly engineered linkage which gives it the best gear change of any small front-drive car. And here's another example of Fiesta's attention to detail. The rear-view mirror is bonded directly to the windscreen to eliminate vibration. Well, we've looked at the outside of the car, we've looked at the load space, the front seat accommodation. Now, what about the rear seats? The convenient tip locks and the wide door opening make it easy to get into the rear seats, even for someone of my height. I must say that the rear seats offer quite exceptional space. It's very roomy and it's comfortable. It's the only small car I've been in where my knees don't dig into the back of the driver's seat. The inertia belts, which are standard on this L model, have the reels tucked away behind the trim panel so they don't get in the way and you don't trip over them on the way out. Incidentally, the Fiesta range offers the widest choice of options ever seen on a small car. You may already have noticed the adjustable head restraints and the push-button radio fitted inside this car. It also has the optional vinyl roof and this tailgate wash wipe. The full option list is just too long to mention now, but it includes power jet headlamp washers, and this superb sunroof, which tilts, or it can be removed completely for storing in its own cover in the load space. It's available either in dark tinted glass like this one, or as a solid metal panel, or you can order both. The Fiesta range offers a wide choice of models. First, there's the Fiesta Saloon, offering flexibility and unique features at a very realistic price. Then for the buyer who wants extra comfort, there's the L model with many additional features. The Fiesta S offers even more features, plus a firmer suspension for superior ride and handling, and its sporty character is emphasized with its sporty trim. And finally, the Fiesta Gear, with a level of appointment and sophistication which just can't be found in any other small car. There's a Fiesta to suit the needs of everyone in the small car market. The Fiesta Saloon has all the advantages of Fiesta's modern styling. It has black bumpers and 135/12 steel-belted radial tires. It's got front disc brakes and a choice of a low or high compression 957cc engine, giving top speeds of 80 and 85 miles per hour respectively, with really miserly fuel consumption. Inside, the slide-mounted seats are trimmed in vinyl with tough beta fabric as an option. The passenger compartment is carpeted. The instruments are set in this brushed aluminium binnacle. The 3-lever controls include 2-speed wipers and a flick wipe facility. The washers are foot-operated. There's a 2-speed heater fan and hazard warning flashes down here. Face-level ventilation is taken care of with this neat central vent. There are twin sun visors, and the interior lamp can be switched separately, or it works automatically with the courtesy switches. The doors are nicely trimmed, and static seat belts are included in the price. Well, that's the Saloon. By no means a stripped-out economy car. It's a fully equipped small car. But for extra luxury, the Fiesta L gives additional trim and convenience features, which will make the L version the top-selling Fiesta model. The L has a bright waist rail and driver's door mirror. It's got body-side coach line and black rocker panels, and it's fitted with 145 by 12 steel-belted radial tires. The bumpers are bright finish with black inserts, and the headlamps are powerful halogen units. At the back, there's a big central reversing lamp, and the tailgate has a heated rear window. Lift the tailgate, and the folding rear package tray lifts too, or it can be removed entirely. The door trim on the L is more extensive and includes front armrests and useful storage bins. It also has adjustable front seats operated by this convenient wheel. And the houndstooth fabric trim is standard. The fascia has a brushed aluminium strip to distinguish it from the base model, and it includes extra individual face-level vents. It's got them on each side. The L also benefits from a dipping mirror. It's got 3 grab handles and molded rear trim panels, which include armrests and provision for the recessed inertial wheel seat belts, which are included in the price of the L. To match its wide appeal, the L is available with a full choice of 3 engines. And the Fiesta S has an immediate sporting appeal with its black bumpers, wide colour-keyed body stripe and bright wheel embellishers. The S has a black finished door mirror and black handles and locks. It has stiffer suspension and a rear anti-roll bar to give superb handling and road holding. And to match its character, it's only available with the powerful 1117 engine, giving a top speed of 90 miles an hour with a 0 to 60 time of only 13.7 seconds. Servo brakes, wider 4.5-inch rim wheels, and a choice of regular, metallic or signal paints, all at no extra cost. Inside, there's the familiar Cadiz fabric trim and a special luxury fascia in soft feel finish, incorporating a glove box with a light inside and a separate package tray on the driver's side. There's an instrument rheostat fitted in here. And the instruments include a tachometer, a trip recorder, and handbrake warning light. The steering wheel is a chunky 4-spoke soft feel design, and the 3-lever controls include intermittent wipe and powerful electric screen washers. Lower down, the heater controls are illuminated, and there's a cigar lighter too. The Fiesta S also has a center console with a super accurate quartz clock. The radio fitted to this car is an optional extra. Finally, inertia belts are included in the price. Well, the Fiesta S, there you have it, a really well-equipped car with masses of driver appeal. But if you think the S is attractive, just look at this. The Fiesta Gear. More features, more luxury than any other small car. The Fiesta Gear is a superb product which has prestige in every line. The high standard of exterior trim immediately establishes it as a top-of-the-line car. The bright bumpers have rubber bumper inserts and overriders for added protection. The body side moldings have vinyl inserts to protect the sides from careless parkers. The front and rear screen surrounds have bright inserts, and the doors and quarter windows have bright moldings. The Gear has tinted glass all round. And these beautiful cast alloy road wheels to complete the prestige image. The tailgate has the added convenience of electric wash wipe as a standard feature. And this turn lock means that you don't have to use the key every time to open it. The rear package tray is carpeted, as is the load space floor, and the sides are fully trimmed. Under the floor, the Gear has a lockable security storage area. Well, we saw how well equipped the S was inside. Now look at the Gear. It's got all the S features plus more. The Gear has reclining front seats trimmed in crushed velour and Verona. Seat backs incorporate magazine pockets and assist straps. The whole of the passenger compartment has luxurious loop pile carpeting. The fascia has full instrumentation and control set in neat mahogany finished surrounds. And the Gear has a high-quality push-button radio as standard equipment. The doors are fully trimmed and incorporate these integral armrests and grab handles. The Gear has additional sound insulation for a really quiet ride, and it's available with a choice of either the 957 high compression or the 1117cc engines. And so this is the Fiesta lineup, the most exciting new model range to hit the market for a long time.